Good afternoon and welcome. I am Mark Bruins. I'm the founder and owner of BA Masterminds, and I welcome you to our monthly LinkedIn Live event again. This one all about the Gold Group Mentoring. Now, same as always, we're using StreamYard as our middle portal between this video that I'm doing and LinkedIn platform. There's about a 20-second delay. Can I just test everything, please? I'm going to put the comments on the screen. Can somebody just tell me? Just say yes if you're a business analyst wanting to earn much more money within the next 3 months. Just type yes, and then I know that you can see me, you can hear me, and we can move straight forward. All right. I'm going to wait for that comment to arrive, and as soon as that happens, we can kick off. And I thank you for joining us wherever you are. I see some thumbs up, so I already see there's some thumbs up. Let's just get a comment going. Are you a business analyst in the United Kingdom wanting to earn more money? And let's see if somebody can comment. Just type yes in the screen. I haven't seen anything yet, so it seems like we might be having a technical issue. Everything previously has gone fine. Nobody giving a thumbs up, nobody giving a comment. Let's just wait a little bit. Nothing. That could either mean one of two things. Nobody's joining me live, or I can't see the comments, but I see a whole lot of thumbs up. So that's a good idea, a good thing already. There's nothing much I can do. I'm just going to trust the process. And if somebody can comment during the session, then I can share the comments, but let's move forward. So what are we going to discuss now? We are going to discuss our flagship program, which is the gold. We've got copper, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and BAM Impact. Those are what we got. And each of those training programs, they're made out of modules. So specifically today, we are just going to discuss the gold. Now, what is it? So gold is a 3-month mentoring program. It's live on Zoom with me, one session a week over a 12-week period. So we have one in the beginning, one in the end. So there are going to be 13 sessions. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to develop your unique selling proposition. And the reason why we do this is to promote yourself and your strengths. We're also going to give you the confidence that you're worth a lot more money. And that's what people want these days. You know, you start in a role, you get a beginning salary, and they, really whittle you down to nothing. And you think, oh, am I only worth this amount of money? And then as time progresses, you learn the company, the industry, the vision statement, the mission statement, the people, the stakeholders, the customers, the vendors, the applications, the cloud, everything. You learn all of this, all these projects and what you're working on. So now what happens is you become more valuable. You should be more productive, and therefore you should earn more money. And if you go to your line manager and you say, well, how about a 50% increase, from 50,000 to 75,000 pounds, per annum, they're going to laugh at you. The only way that you can actually make more money is if you go and secure a job at another company. All right. So what we do is we then reinvent you in your CV and on social media, including LinkedIn and the job search portals. So how does it actually work? Now, you submit your CV to me. I study your LinkedIn profile. I ask you a few probing questions during your free 30-minute Zoom call with me, and then I determine your current state or your as is. And in your first mentoring session with me, which is one-on-one, we determine your long-term goals, your medium-term goals, and your short-term goals. That's 3 years, 1 year, and 3 months from now, 3 months being the end of the gold mentoring program. And from this, you and I together, we determine your 1-year goals and your future state or your to be. Now, as I said, it's 12 weeks of mentoring, and in that you have 58 lessons and assignments. So it's kind of like a roadmap. And I think this could be a good time for me to share my screen and actually show you what the roadmap looks like. So let me just enlarge this, zoom it in, and I will be able to share this on the screen. If I just have a quick look here, which button I must push? I think I must click on, let's have a look, that button. No. Let's see if I can do that one. Yes, that's more like it. Okay, so you can see pillar 1, 2, 3, and 4, all your weeks in there, and everything has been laid out accordingly. We'll put your name there, we personalize the blueprint, and then it's just a case of following the lessons, completing the assignments, doing the tick boxes. So 58 lessons and assignments, those are the tick boxes to get you to your future state, your 2B. I can show you the vision board. So we've got the first pillar is all about your mindset, getting you in the right positive mindset, can-do attitude. And there are 8 lessons and assignments, and they culminate in your vision board. Your vision board is 10 images, 6 of them goals, 4 of them rewards. So some goals don't deserve a reward. But basically, we're looking at your 1-year goal. So a high-paying position, earning at least double what you're earning now, perhaps a promotion from business analyst to senior business analyst to lead business analyst, increasing your confidence, being seen as the person of authority, perhaps a holiday as a reward or a new car as a reward. Also, we look at, I'm going to do a gap analysis. So I don't train any theoretical knowledge. That's what separates me from other mentors and career strategists out there in the business analysis world. If we do a gap analysis in your future state, in your 2B, and we see that you're lacking theoretical knowledge, perhaps some business analysis or knowledge, then we'll send you off to the BCS, the British Computer Society, with their international diploma with business analysis. And we'll get you a massive discount, up to 72% discount for that course, because to date we've sent 33 people there already that have successfully invested through our referral link. So we get you a real good price on that. And then you go to a world-class institution and you study and you gain all the theoretical knowledge, if that's what you're lacking. If you're lacking practical experience, we can help you with that as well. And we're going to determine your niche or your speciality, because that is how you're going to get headhunted for the rest of your career. Perhaps you want to specialize in Salesforce, in Oracle, or in process mapping, or Six Sigma, or anything like that. Theoretical knowledge, practical experience. I touched on headhunting. So that's the goal. The goal is that you're not like a dog chasing its tail, because that's not sustainable. Let me take a moment to explain that. So most business analyst contractors, and this is part of the promotion, I'm going to get to it just now, but most business analyst contractors, or even then job seekers, they're in a role, and then they see they don't like the role, they want to get out of the role. Or if it's a contract, it's coming an end, or there's no more money in the budget. What they do then is they start this ridiculous process, and they do it over. And me, I've had 25 jobs in my 40-year history. I did exactly the same. So I'm speaking from experience. I was also a dog chasing its tail. You update your CV, update your LinkedIn profile, update the job site portals, find jobs, apply for jobs, track those jobs, nurture the hiring managers and the recruiters, attend first stage interviews after preparing for those interviews, answer questions, do second stage interviews, presentations, psychometric analysis tests, all these things, and then negotiate the contract and get the offer and wait a month to work out your notice period. And then you go through the onboarding process. You don't know anybody there. They could be horrible people. I've had lots of horrible line managers that I just didn't like working there. I didn't like the culture. I didn't like the politics. They just are in a different mindset to me altogether. And then you land in this job and you don't like it, and it's horrible because you only secured one offer. You only had a few interviews, one offer. You took that offer because you already resigned yourself to the fact that you're going to leave this role that you're in. And then you're stuck in the deadbeat role again, So, and then you're going to work that role, and then you're going to do that whole process over and over and over. That's not sustainable. So we help you to tap into the hidden job market, where over 70% of the business analyst contract roles are. That's our strategies, to tap into that market heavily, and also to be consistently headhunted for your education, certifications, your knowledge, skills, expertise, industry knowledge, your speciality and niche, all these type of things. That's more sustainable in securing contract roles that extend over and over. All right. Now, we at BM Masterminds, we have several mentoring programs, as I said, but our main focus is on the 80% of my time is spent on our gold business analyst masterminds. These are our VIP students, so they have WhatsApp access to me. They're also in a group. If they're in the group mentoring, I have one-on-one coaching, I have group mentoring coaching, and it's a 4-hour turnaround to any question you may ask. So if I don't know the answer to the question, which I probably would, then I would go to my LinkedIn connections, and I've got about 7,700 now first degree connections who are business analysts, and I give every day. I'm posting. Only once have I ever asked for something in my 5 years of since BM Masterminds launched in April 2019. Only once, and people threw me dead with templates when one of my masterminds asked for that. So if I don't know the answer, we'll quickly create a post. Petra in our back office, she will create a fantastic post with your question. We'll get the answers. And then as well, Petra as well, she's been highly trained on ChatGPT. She will go and find your answer, give it to me. I will make sure it's correct, and then I will, reply within 4 hours with your answer. So you're dealing with me directly at all times, not with my back office staff. We've got Edna and Rod as well helping out. Rod is a senior certified business analyst as well with lots of experience, but you'll only deal with me, which is the great thing in this mentoring, because I've been on, I've got 10 mentors myself, and I think 2 of them I could contact directly. The rest, forget it. You can't even get an email reply from them, let alone getting them on a call, let alone getting them on WhatsApp. So that's the nice thing about my mentoring. It's handheld. I take you through the whole process. Wonderful. What are the outcomes? Well, I'm going to move you from a lack of confidence to confident to be seen as the person of authority. So lack of confidence, what does that actually mean? Well, firstly, lack of confidence to be able to promote yourself correctly. Lack of confidence in deciding what are you worth? How much can you ask in your next job? Lack of confidence in finding suitable positions to apply for. What about preparing for interviews? What about the interview itself? What about negotiating contracts? What about the onboarding process and your probation period? Do you have imposter syndrome? Do you lack confidence there as well? So there's a lot of things that we boost you in your confidence. Also, the ability to collaborate effectively with stakeholders across the world, either in person or virtually. So we focus on that as well, your collaboration, your home office and things like that. All right. So that's one of the outcomes. The other one is, so it's 13 weeks, 13 sessions of mentoring, one at the beginning of the 12 weeks, one at the end. And week 9 and 10 is the only time that you're going to be applying for jobs. At no other time will you be applying for jobs, because, admit it, nobody likes to apply for jobs because most of the time it's crickets. You don't hear anything. So you're going to apply for 150 and 180 jobs in just 2 weeks. So that's very quick. And the idea is that you spend about 12 hours maximum doing that. Sorry, I'm just trying to swap my screen. Get ready for the next screen, which is this one. All right. Now, the idea is to secure 5 to 8 interviews. And when you secure 5 to 8 interviews, to secure 2 or 3 written offers. Now, we'll take the best offer and we'll negotiate on the other 2. More money, less hours. So if it's a 40-hour week, how about 37.5 or 35? Less time in the office, so more hybrid, more fully remote. If they want you to come to the office, let them pay for the train, the bus, the taxi, and all these type of things. Also, you want to be able to negotiate that you clock in when you leave your front door and you clock back out when you come back to the front door of your home. So all these things we can negotiate. Now you're going to hold the best offer, negotiate on the other 2 offers, and then maybe one of those other 2 offers are not better than the first offer. Then I'm going to mentor you in contract negotiation with that first offer until you've got all the offers negotiated, and then it's time for a decision. And now you and I are going to decide which role best aligns with you achieving your 1-year goals. And I can't stress that important fact. If you want to be a senior business analyst, you need business analysis, theoretical knowledge, practical experience. So you don't want to do user acceptance testing and project management and Scrum ceremonies and lots of intense data analysis and things like that. You want to focus on the 148 techniques that we've got documented that a business analyst does. You want to focus on being a really good all-rounded senior business analyst, and then you can pivot into some speciality and some niche and move forward that way. All right. So we're either going to secure you a much higher paying permanent position or a contract role if you're moving from perm to contracting at least double your salary. Our record is 405 increase. We took somebody on as well. So that's a fantastic success story and a case study. All right. So there's 4 pillars. Pillar 1's all about the mindset. The assignments are either done with you and done for you. So I'm going to show you what to do in a video. I'm going to show you why you do it so you see the bigger picture, how all these 58 assignments fit in together and do this puzzle with a solid foundations to base the rest of your career on. And then we are going to, then I'm going to show you how to complete the assignment. And then I'm going to show you completed examples of completed assignments, anonymized through our two avatars, Ola and John. And then you're going to get a template with detailed instructions, and then you're going to complete the assignment yourself, submit it to me, we discuss it, I'll refine it, I'll send it back to you. And then there's also done for you assignments, which is your CV. I'm going to spend time doing your CV. So besides, so if we add it up, it's an hour a week on Zoom with me at convenient times. I can't stress this enough. Every time we've had a group, and I'm promoting group 6, which starts next week in May. All the other groups that we've had since we've launched Gold in August 2021, all the groups we've had between 2 and 5 people, and we find 5 is the right amount. We've got 3 people in the group. I'm here looking for 2 more. Okay, so basically, we want to secure you a high-paying position quickly. And from the CVs that I've asked previous masterminds to do, you know, they've done it completely wrong and they spent hours doing it. And then I just do it myself. So I spend about 5 hours redoing your CV myself and my back office staff. But all the assignments take about 5 to 6 hours a week. And then an hour a week on Zoom. So it's about 60 to 65 hours of your time over the next 3 months. And that's what I value the most. I value your time the most. So that's why these assignments have been refined and some of them done for you. Let me just take a drink of water and do some advertising. Bam. Okay, let's carry on. Where were we? Let's think of it this way. Let's you know, think outside the glass is half full, the glass is half empty. Thinking outside the box, I just think totally different. There is no box. Okay, why should there be a box? Why should you be categorized? All right, so let's take it this way. You currently trade your time for money. If you don't go to work, you're not going to get paid. And you've still got to pay the mortgage or the rent. You've still got to pay for food. You've still got to pay for clothing, transport, health, entertainment, all these things, let alone savings. So what you need to do is you need to earn more, spend less, create an excess of money, and invest the excess into passive income streams. It's not about wealth creation. It's a lot about wealth preservation. So I can help you earn a lot more money, but what good it is if you just go and blow it on ridiculous things, expensive toys and nice new handbag or a watch or something. You need to invest in passive income streams. So let's just touch on that for a while. What kind of passive income streams can you do? Now, passive income streams is where you do nothing and the money just pours in, all right? We have bulls and bears and stocks and shares. You've heard of all of those before. So you can invest in Apple or in Google. And then hopefully the company is worth more money. The shares increase. Like if you want to include Tesla, that's very up and down at the moment. So you're taking your hard-earned after-tax money and investing it into a company. That's kind of risky because anything could happen to that company, right? You're not Warren Buffett. You haven't studied for your whole life. So there's a 10,000 hour rule. If you spend 10,000 hours doing something, you're going to be really good at it. I've been doing, I'm on about almost 9,000 hours with BA Masterminds. I've done 5 years and a month. And basically when you've done 6 years, then you've got your 10,000 hours. So I'm getting really good at mentoring and helping people to double their income in 90 days. My success rate speaks for itself. But basically, you know, you don't know anything about stocks and shares. It's a full-time job. You think, oh, I'm just going to invest in some shares. You're not going to make a lot of money. If I can help you make £16,000 after tax in your bank account every month consistently for the next few years, you're not going to be able to make that kind of money with stocks and shares and bulls and bears. Then we got cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum. I myself, I bought 2 Bitcoins. And then I sold them in 2017, 4 months later. I made a lot of money. I bought a Land Rover Freelander, got it for free from the crypto because it's just ridiculous. I bought it 52 and I sold it 258. So I made a lot of money in those 4 months, but it's speculation. it could crash at any moment as well. Current assets, for instance, like paintings or art, or maybe even a Ferrari, you keep it parked somewhere, locked up. Hopefully it appreciates over 5 or 10 years and you sell it for a profit. What about precious metals like gold and silver? So yesterday I bought my first Kruger Rand. Yay! I'm investing in gold. All right, but I'm not going to go big on it. It's just I want to feel part of it. I was part of the crypto. I've got a bit of FOMO, let's say, fear of missing out. Okay, so I bought my first Kruger Rand yesterday, hoping to buy another one every couple of months. All right, slowly but surely. Not keeping all my eggs in one basket. Then there's things as well like commercial, industrial, and residential property investment. So to date, I have owned 22 properties, 22 farms and huge houses and apartments and everything already I've owned. So that's a real good investment. And a lot of my masterminds joined this course, and with course, the gold course, and with wealth preservation, they invest into a small residential property portfolio. So in other words, your tenant pays your mortgage, and then you can retire early once you've got 5 or 6 properties, and the tenants are paying you maybe £12,000 per month. Okay, and then you do what you're passionate about in life and help others and excel, and that's where I am in my life now. I'm turning 60 next month. No, tomorrow's May. 25th of June, I turn 60, and I'm pleased to be able to be in this position where I can help a lot of people change their lives, because this is life-changing. This gold mentoring program of 3 months is life-changing. You can go and have a look at I think there's 17 testimonial videos in the gold sneak peek. You can see that it's really life-changing. Okay, so what do you think right now is the best thing that you can invest in? Why don't you type it in the comment section? So I'd like to see in the comment section, just 1 word or 2 words, what is the best thing that you can invest in right now? I'm not seeing the comments. So I'm going to go and have a look on my LinkedIn screen to see if I can see comments there. I can't see any comments there neither. So I have a slight technical issue. I do see thumbs going up. So I do know that people have joined and everything's going fine. Let me click on messages and see if anybody's sending me a message. My assistant is actually on the Knowledge Academy practitioner course for the business analysis, a 3-day course. So good luck, Petra, with that one. All right. The best thing you can invest in right now is yourself. So you need to upskill and then seek another job, secure a higher income, don't increase your living expenses, your lifestyle, live within your means, and start saving, and then do some research on what your passive income streams are. And if you want to know anything about property, reach out to me. I can help you there, but then start investing into passive income streams. So first, invest in yourself. All right. So are you ready to take the next step to elevate your career quickly? Let's talk about some proof. Let me just share my screen again. Let me just see how this is going to work. Share screen, share it a bit bigger, like that. And I'm sure I can share it even bigger. I've just got so many windows open. I do apologize. Let's see this one here, that one there. Yes. Okay. So let's have a look here at who I am. Okay. So there are some written testimonials for me. You can see they're nice long written testimonials by my gold masterminds, Sharon and Mahendra and Opa. I've got some nice long recommendations on LinkedIn from some of my masterminds. So that's a little bit about me and who I am. And that's, if you want to go and have a look who I am and a little bit about me, go to my LinkedIn profile, go and have a look there, and let's get back onto it. So I've got 40 years IT experience. I'm a certified senior business analyst contractor. I was certified in 2015 and 2016 in the BCS. I'm a mentor and career strategist. I've just counted. I've had over 2,050 Zoom sessions since April 2019. So I'm quite good at this. I go live on LinkedIn every month, and I've considered myself a giver. I just want to give and give and give a lot of value and help a lot of people change their lives and change their career. All right, let's get down to the business end of things. So it's so basically we have those mentoring products. Now, gold includes all of bronze, which is $297, all of silver, which is $597. I'm quoting pounds because we've only invited business analysts from the UK who fit the profile. So if you're on this call, if you're one of the 44 people who are attending this call or stated you'd like to attend this call, you all qualify for our gold mentoring program. What do you need to qualify? Okay, so I can see somebody's actually saying something, right? So I am live. I eventually find out I'm live, and thanks. So what time was that? That was now. Okay, great. So everything's going fine technically. Where was I? The gold group. So we launched bronze in January 2020. We had 11 masterminds. I took 7 of them across to silver in February 2020. Basically, I'm not a business analyst contractor or a business analyst anymore. I don't do BA work. So I rely heavily on the feedback of our over 900 bronze masterminds, and it's 77 gold masterminds we've had registered to date. 68 are finished. Group 5 is finishing on Thursday. We've got 4 in the group, and then it's going to be up to 72 people have already completed the course. And basically, I rely heavily on the feedback loop. So after each pillar, I ask for feedback. How can I do better? I thrive on constructive criticism. Please help me and say the customer journey can improve with this, the user experience, the assignments can do this. I get a lot of feedback, and then we implement it straight away because we're a small company with only, well, let's say 5 of us. So it's very quick for us to research, implement, make changes, and then we change the version number of our mentoring curriculum. We also look at 4th industrial revolution techniques. So we heavily invested in robotic process automation and ChatGPT and things like that. So we bring those into the course as well, how you can use AI to help you to achieve your 1-year goals, because that's what we're after, and consistently be headhunted. All right, so and then we moved through the version numbers, and basically in August 2021 we launched Gold version 1. Now I've taken all my experience from all my 25 jobs that I've had, 15 of them contracts, 8 of them in the UK, all that knowledge and experience, everything I've learned in BA Masterminds from the bronze and silver and the feedback, and I developed the Gold mentoring program version 1. Then in June 2022, we increased the price, and we launched version 3. And about 3 weeks ago, I finalized eventually version 6. So we've been mentoring on version 5. The last 3 students that have signed up last week and this week, we're on version 6 now. So it's a great, vastly improved mentoring program. This curriculum, we're going to lock it down for the rest of the year. I've done developing, and there's a lot of important feedback and upgrades in there. So basically, it's now on version 6, and that's what you're going to get when you join the Gold mentoring program. Now, what is the risk? So the risk involved is nothing, because there's a full 14-day money-back guarantee on all our products and services, including the Gold. So if you should sign up this week or early next week and enroll, and you put your money down, we've got payment methods. We've got a once-off, and we've got 3 easy payment methods. You can pay on your debit card, credit card, your uncle, your aunt, your brother, anybody's debit or credit card. It doesn't matter. Just grab one of those last 2 seats and enroll, and full 14-day money-back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose. Okay, now the difference between the one-on-one mentoring and the Gold mentoring is £1,000. Now, I actually find that the group mentoring program has got a lot of added value, because now you're in a group with like-minded people. There's a bit of banter going on, but there's a lot of competitiveness. Who's going to get the best CV, the best LinkedIn profile? Who's going to secure the most interviews? Who's going to get the highest offer? All these type of things. We've got rewards after each pillar, so that's really nice as well, because the most important part is that I save you time, and that you finish the course and you implement everything that you learned. And I can't stress it enough, the more you put into the mentoring, the more you're going to get out of the mentoring. All right, let's see if there's another screen. Yes, so let's talk about the call to action. What do you need to do if you're interested? All right, let's have a look here. Firstly, just send me a LinkedIn message, not on the group, just to me, and say Gold. That's all you need to do. You can put it in capitals, just gold. And then it'll trigger our back office staff. It'll come through to me, and then I'll send you all the information via email with all the links. Right, let's talk about the steps. Now, you're going to book what's called a gold discovery call with me on Zoom, where I can take you through the entire roadmap. We personalize that roadmap. I show you it on screen without the blurring. We've just blurred it because it's a lot of intellectual property, and I don't want people to go away and think, oh, I can just do this all myself now. I learned that from one of my 10 mentors, to blur out the screen so you know, okay. And then basically through that goal discovery call, we'll personalize your roadmap. I want to document your pain points. Where are you now? Where do you want to be? What, you know, because pain is a good driver for you to achieve the things, especially on your vision board. So if you want to achieve these things, you know, let's find the pain points. The benefits, what benefits do you want to derive? And we've got a whole 1 A4 page in portrait mode in Word with all the X boxes of the deliverables that you get from this mentoring. And you just put down all the little X's, and then I know what benefits you want. Yeah. And then we discuss the pricing options as well. Now, to make it easier for you and to save me time, we've got what's called a gold sneak peek. So if you go to bamasterminds.com and you go to the /gold, or you just scroll down on our homepage till you get to gold, you can sign up for a sneak peek. And then once you're in the sneak peek, you'll find the following. You'll find 2 videos, 45 minutes each, me live on LinkedIn. Well, it's not live anymore. And it explains to you in detail exactly what's included in gold. Then there's 17 video testimonials. And if you want to, you can actually get started with a gold mentoring program right away without any commitments, without even contacting me. You can just go and log in, and you can start week 1. And there are 4 lessons and assignments in the sneak peek. Let me share my screen with you, and I will take you through that sneak peek now. So there is the one video. All you need to do is click, and then the video will play. You can watch this one if you want more information. Here are some of the video testimonials, and here is an introduction about who I am, navigating our website, and then our 2 avatars I spoke about, which is John and Ola. And here you can actually start the mentoring program. 7 levels deep. You click the button there, and then you can click play, and it's me picture in picture showing you, on one of the templates that you need to complete, what you need to do, why you need to do it, how you need to do it. All of that is included. And then as you can see from here, you can then download after watching the video. You can then go and download Ola, our fictitious character, Ola Musa from Nigeria, and John from North America. John Sallow from North America. So he's a bit younger, she's a bit older, but it's anonymized, completed assignments from our past masterminds that we found were really good. And this will inspire you to complete yours and to create yours. And then you download the template, and then you just complete yours, and you can submit yours as well. So that's basically access in the gold sneak peek that you can see, so you can get a good idea before you commit, including the 14-day money back guarantee, that you can actually start the course already. Okay, so let's discuss it in a bit more detail. There are only 5 seats in group 6. 3 have already been taken. It's on a first come, first serve basis. From May, so tomorrow, our prices are going up to £1,000 more. So act now. There is a 50% discount off from the one-on-one, and a 33% discount off on the group mentoring. And if you're good at maths, you've already worked out the price. The investment. Now we work out the ROT and the ROI. In other words, the return on your time. So it's 65 hours at your current salary. We divide that and put it into a pound amount. Let's say it's about £2,000. And then we take out your ROI, your return on your investment. How much money did you invest? And then we work out, because I'm in touch with the marketplace, I've got strategic alliance partnerships with recruiters and authorized training providers and people that deal with limited companies and taxation and bookkeeping and all these things. And so I've got my head on the ground, and I know when my masterminds secure a job and what the rate is, and we negotiate contracts. So I know the going rate. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to double your salary, and then we can take your increase in daily remuneration, and we add your ROT and your ROI, and we see how quick you can pay it off. And it's usually between 10 days and 18 days. that you're going to pay off this mentoring. So that's very quick. If you consider, the benefits that you're getting, and every month you'll be earning a lot more and putting a lot more money into your bank, and then start on those passive income streams. So if it's a once-off, the 58 assignments are all once-off. You do them once in your life. You never have to do them again. We're doing solid building blocks to build the rest of your career on. Okay. Now, I realize some people are not watching this live. Some people are watching the replay. And if you're watching the replay, please still put the comments down. Please type in gold. Edna's got strict instructions kind instructions to keep an eye on all the comments, and then let me know as soon as somebody types gold. And then I'm going to send you an email and a LinkedIn message, and we'll take it from there. And then personally, without the group or anybody else seeing it, because it is highly confidential, how it works. So the first session, the first one-on-one session, the first session will be one-on-one, and that will be next week sometime. So we're doing all the one-on-one. I've had 2 one-on-ones already. I'm doing a 3rd one for the final participant of the 3, and then 2 one-on-ones are happening next week, and the week thereafter, we're going to start with the group mentoring. I'm going to ask you which times you're not available, and then together, we'll figure out when you are available, convenient times. I start at 7 a.m. I work till 4 p.m. No lunch for me. I just get a lunch in between. So I really, every single group, we've always figured out a nice, convenient time for everybody. You're on WhatsApp. If you can't make it, let me know. There's recordings. I send you recordings after every session. I send you notes on what your action steps are. Excuse my puppy. He's locked in because the painters are on the roof. And so we've got a little puppy that's 4 months old for Gordon, my son. And he's barking a little bit in the background. Okay, so that's basically where we are. I just want to end with one more thing before I'm going to start taking questions and answers. Right. It's all about, I'm really keen that you move from a permanent member of staff to a contracting staff. And then I ask people in the goal discovery session or the career strategy session that I give for free. I say, what are the pros and cons in your mind of switching from perm to contract? Now, I'm a serial contractor. I like the money. I like the lifestyle. There's still 25% of the BA roles are outside IR35, so still very favorable for taxation, HMRC wise. And then the most common con I hear about pivoting from a perm to a contract is what happens if I'm without contract. So let's cover that one first initially. Basically, I'm going to double your salary. So if you're on, let's take, for instance, an average student. So they're on £50,000 per annum, which is divided by 250 working days in a year. It's £200 a day. Now, that's always, if you're a permanent member of staff, you're paying a lot of HMRC taxation on that. So let's say you clear maybe 135 into your bank account. Now, if we secure you a role at £400 a day outside IR35, you're putting 395 into your bank account. So that's a whole lot more. That's triple. Yeah, that's already triple. And I'm just doubling your salary to triple that. So in 2015, I secured my first BA contracting role with Boots the Chemist in Surrey in London at £400 a day. No IR35 in 2015, 2016, around there. And I had 6 months experience and I don't have a degree. I've got a national diploma. So our entry requirements for gold are you must have a degree. I only want to work with highly educated people that are very intelligent and that I can help a lot. You must have a year experience working as a business analyst, preferably in the UK, and be willing to invest in yourself and to certify with the BCS diploma in business analysis to give you all that theoretical knowledge. Everybody we've invited to this seminar, this webinar, not a webinar, I hate that word, this LinkedIn live event. Let me promote LinkedIn a little bit. You all qualify. So if you're on this call watching the replay, you do qualify. All right. So with £400 a day, if you double your salary, you only have to work 6 months in a year and you would have earned what you earned in 12 months. It's as simple as that. If you struggle to secure another contracting role after 3 months, for whatever reason, go and get a permanent job. And then before 6 months is up, you'll be in a permanent job. And then when you've got that permanent job during your probation period, which is a two-way street, they want to see if they want to keep you, you want to see if you want to stay at the company. It's usually 3 months or 6 months. Short-term notice, probably a week. Keep interviewing for contracting roles. Once you've got 2 years contracting experience as a BA, you're not going to be without a role. If you follow my course, because I lead you, give you all the tools, techniques, methods, strategies, templates, everything to be able to secure the contract. Okay, so that's a big con. Another thing is that we focus heavily in the gold mentoring about the golden prize. We have a golden prize, silver prize, and a bronze prize. Before I discuss those, you only want 2 things out of a BA contract role: lots of money, a written testimonial when you go, because people buy from people. I showed you my 33 testimonials already, recommendations. It counts a lot. So basically the golden prize is when your contract is coming to an end, 5 weeks before your contract ends, I've got the tools and techniques to share with your line manager, with whom you've collaborated, you're transparent, you're accountable. You call your line manager and you say, Mr. Line Manager, in 5 weeks' time, my contract ends. I've still got a lot to do. The work's been approved. There's money in the budget. I'm open to an extension of a contract. Let's have a proactive performance appraisal. So you're proactively doing it. And then you sit with your line manager, taking some constructive criticism. Where can I do better? And then asking for, what did I do right? And then it's a no-brainer to extend your contract. So the golden prize is a contract extension at a higher rate and a promotion from BA to senior BA to lead BA. That is the golden prize. And I mentor you and I give you everything that you need to be able to secure consistently over and over that golden prize. So your contract will extend and extend and extend. And once your contract is extended by 1.5 years, you can be off for 1.5 years. So that blows that con out the water about worrying about being out of contract. It does happen. And basically it works with supply and demand. So let's take supply and demand. So if there's a demand for something and a supply for something and they equal out, so the demand equals the supply, then everything's hunky-dory. Now, should the supply drop, the demand increases. So if the supply is business analyst contractors in the UK eligible to work, that's the supply. The demand is companies requiring business analyst contractors to work for them. So that's supply and demand. Now, there are 5 reasons, major reasons, why the bottom has dropped out of the supply. And when that happens, the demand picks up. What happens when the demand picks up? More money, less interviews, less time between interviews. It's not 3rd stage interview and psychometric testing. No, they're going to lose you to another interview because they're going to take that contract. So it's a quicker turnaround time with higher rates as well. 5 reasons. Let me go through them quickly. Why the supply of BA Masterminds has dropped. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Think of any of the reasons why there are less business analyst contractors in the UK available to take up contract roles. Think of a few. Let me have a sip of water again. Don't worry, I'm going to end right after this, but this is a powerful way to end. Number 1, COVID-19. Everybody, whoa, I'm going to lose my job, furlough. Let's leave contract because they were not extending contract. Let's get a permanent job. I need to pay the mortgage and the rent. Next one, Brexit. All those people from the continent, the Netherlands, Belgium, France, Italy, Spain, Denmark, Switzerland, Portugal, Sweden, all these countries, the business analyst contractors who used to come to the United Kingdom and work there aren't allowed anymore. Not. So that whole supply has dropped out. What else is there? IR35. When that came in, people said, no, it's not advantageous anymore for me to work inside IR35 because I'm already losing out on maternity leave and, and a pension and a medical aid and all this. I'm just going perm. So we've lost all of those through IR35. Next one is there are 3 nutcases in this world, Benjamin Netanyahu, Kim Jong-un, and Vladimir Putin, and they could start 3rd World War. And if that happens, the dwang's going to hit the fan. So everybody's thinking, oh, yikes, this is terrible. Let's go and leave the contract. Let's get a permanent role, secure role. And the other one, number 5, is the United Kingdom is just coming out of a recession. So people have been concerned for the last 6-8 months since the recession started that I won't get a contract. I can't secure my contract over and over. Now, coming out of recession is a good thing because the course is 3 months long. It's May, June, July. You want to start your new role in August. By August, this recession is gone. The companies are behind the curve. Competitive analysis, commercial awareness, process improvement, all these things that a business analyst does for a company to improve the bottom line, we need them, right? So there's going to be a big turnaround in contractors needed, and that's the supply and demand. And on that note, I would like to thank everybody for joining me on this session. If you're watching the replay, you can still type gold, and then you're in the sales funnel, and we'll take you through and we'll set up the gold sneak peek with you, the CV review for you, and that gold discovery call. And then you've got all the information to make an informed decision. All you need to decide, two things. Would you like to appoint me as your mentor and career strategist? And would you like to join the gold group? Okay, great. If you're waiting for pricing, I'm not going to give it. If you want the pricing, you'll need to hop on a gold discovery call with me, and then we'll discuss the pricing and the pricing options. Because I only saw thanks, Mark, there's not too many comments. Let's see if anybody's got any questions. So if you've got a question, type it into the post section now, into the comment section. And it's a 21-second delay. I'm watching me on the other side. So I'm just going to give it a minute or two for anybody to pop a question. I'll display it on the screen, and then I will discuss with you the answer. But if you're watching the replay, please type in questions. Back office staff are going to be looking at this and monitoring this. And, we want to give you all the information you need to make an informed decision whether to join our Business Analyst Mastermind, our Gold Blueprint. Okay, I'm going to get out the way so you can have a good look at the image. Right, no questions. So I'm going to end spot on time. I don't like going over time. It was a 45-minute session. Thank you for your time. I look forward to welcoming you as our newest Gold BA Mastermind. Have a lovely day further. Bye now.